Spelt Jesus, but how do you pronounce it?
It is spelled Jesus. Jesus has returned yesterday. Jesus is coming. Jesus is coming yesterday. He showed up. Jesus Mendez Jr., that's how we pronounce it.
Got you.
But they actually both go as Jesse, but we have to call him...
Right, got you.
Jesse, you know what I mean? We have to decipher it. So, Jesus, I've known for quite a few years, and he had worked for Metallica locally. And he was Echo Brain drum tech guy, and we've been playing for about 10 years making noise in the Chop House, and he brought Jesse Farnsworth in about 5 years ago, so we've been making that noise as that trio for a while. But they have 10 years together under their belt, playing as rhythm section or rhythm guitar and drums or whatever through a bunch of different projects, and they're very accomplished on their own, standing away from me. So it really works out. They believe in me, man. They support my vision. And
it's tight.
It's very cool. We rehearse very hard. That's always been my bag, you know. If you ever talk to any of those Flotsam guys and stuff, they would, back in the day, they called me a dictator, as it was, because I had to, if you were late for rehearsal and stuff, man, I was pissed. That's how, I mean, listen to the Flotsam stuff in the early days. Holy crap, you know.
Oh, Doomsday for the Deceivers is a superb record.
And all that stuff.
Yeah. Well, you've got the, were the songs written and ready for when the two Jessies came in, or was it more collaborative when they came in and you kind of worked it between yous?
Well, as we did our years of kind of melding our thing together, getting to knowing each other's styles, and kind of becoming that, you know, the team, that
unit,
greater than ourselves and all that.
Yeah.
Once I had got that confidence with them, switching instruments, going back and forth, showing some riffs, how quick of studies they were when I would throw something at them. Once I got that kind of in me that those were the guys I wanted to go serious with, we put like August last year, kind of put our nose to the stone and started working hard. Like I said, I built those songs on the iPad, and then I burned them off, and then those guys took them home for a couple weeks, learned some parts. They came back, brought their own thing into it, then we rehearsed the crap out of it and recorded it. So it is my initial seeds, but those guys, you know, such different styles of players, and Jesse can play all different colors of guitar and like that. So they made it what it is for sure. So it was collaboration all the way from my initial ideas.
Ah, that's great. Well, you just recently shot the video for Soldier Head. It's probably been a while since you made a video. How was it getting back in that kind of environment again?
Yeah, it's been a while since we did like a full metal video with a couple of camera guys, and I got to spin around and get in their face and everything. That's been a little while. I had done the CBS television show for a while with the big cameras and big studio and big production and all that scene, but that was the last familiar thing of ever having to really rock the bass in front of cameras or anything. Yeah. And that's a considerably different world. So this has been, I guess, probably, 2000 with I Disappear on top of that mountain. God. That's probably the last time I had any kind of serious involvement. I had like a video that was a little bit thought out like that. Or the Voivod We Carry On, maybe in 2003 would have been the last time we did a full video. Yeah. So it's been, 9-10 years, something like that.
So is it kind of like a bit of a learning curve for you getting back into it again?
Oh my God, man. It's a new planet now as far as rock and, getting the music out to people and the reach that the internet has and everything. There's a small percentage of the same avenues still existing that we always know. There's some things that will never change as far as taking the music to the people and winning one fan at a time and selling a T-shirt at a show to keep the band going and all those kind of things. I don't think that can ever change. I hope it doesn't.
Well, hopefully.
But there's so many new avenues that I kind of got to unlearn some of the old dog stuff and relearn some new dog stuff. And there is a lot of unknown territory within the technology and the social media and stuff I'm kind of warming up to now, like we were talking about with the reconnection with the fans and stuff. Yeah. So that, all that's very new. I think the performing thing's going to be a little bit different. Certainly the money for what you do, you have to work harder for less money, and I have to get my head around that a little bit. This thing, we did pretty good on the Black Album and all that, and I invested my money pretty smart, and it gives me the ability to do some of these projects now when I want to. Yeah. And I really want to do this, and the fans really want me to do it, and so that's kind of why we're doing it now. So as long as I keep getting that response from the people, I'll keep making the music and everything. Yeah. It's just and gig wise, we take it around the world. As long as my guys are safe, we get decent food to eat and get a couple dollars in our pocket, we're good to go. It doesn't have to be any giant thing and sell all these copies and do all this stuff and make $1 billion. That's just not what it's about anymore.
Yeah. Well, last question for you. What bands are there at the moment that you'd... Are there any particular bands that have come out in the last few years that you're a big fan of that you'd possibly like to play some shows with?
Oh, yeah, man, there's some good kind of what I refer to as Spawn, like the Metallica Spawn or the thrash metal scene Spawn. Mastodon.
Yeah, I was hoping you were going to say Mastodon.
The bass player singing, awesome orange amplifier tones, cool stuff in that way. I really like that. And also the way that their sense of humor I enjoy as well.
Yeah.
And I like Red Fang, kind of like slabs of metal. They don't take themselves too seriously either, but they can rock some, serious stuff in their Road Dogs. I appreciate that. See, Black Mountain, I really like their flavors with the two singers, the female and male singer, and the kind of throwback with the old B3 organ stuff and all that. Pretty rad vibes there. Muse can do no wrong in my eyes. I don't care what style they go to or whatever. They can still get heavy as anybody.
Yeah.
So I have a lot of respect for their songwriting, their ability, and also their Road Dog vibe. The Sword.
Yeah,
flying their flag ever since they started, and I really still appreciate them too. Changes they've gone through.
I saw the Sword playing with Metallica, and I was really blown away.
Right, yeah, they're great. And when I was doing a few little shows with my Papa Wheelie band, we got to do a show open for the Sword, and that was pretty cool for me because that is Spawn also.
Yeah.
And for me to be able to go up there and play a little bit to warm their show up is quite cool, but since I was a fan, that worked out very well.
Well, it must be quite a buzz seeing these bands that you've influenced them, like between you, James, Lars, and Kirk. You're part of the old school that's influenced them. It must be quite a buzz to see, to use your word, see the spawn of it coming through.
Yeah, it really is. It's really cool. It's fantastic. Actually, I'm always open, and that's still how I kind of do it, and I appreciate that. They get a little filter going for me, and works out good because I still get a lot of demo tapes from kids and all those things,
Yeah.
So it's nice to have some stuff that cuts through, like some of the bands we were just talking about.
Yeah. Well, that's brilliant, Jason. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it.
Oh, for sure, and it's great to talk to you up there. I appreciate the help,
Hey.
I'll make sure to let everybody know to keep track of all the stuff we're doing and tour dates if we're going to come up in your area or whatever.
Yep.
It's newstedheavymetal.com.
Yep, I've got all the details.
Then, the Facebook thing, I go on for 90 minutes each day and answer as many questions and people that I can.
Right.
So it's Jason Newsted on Facebook. And if anybody wants to, shout out, I'll try to get back to them. I always do eventually get to everybody, even though it takes me...
it's going to take you time, isn't it?
I do eventually get to everyone. So if you would just share that with everybody, I'd